Hey guys, this is Jessica Rawlings, Diamond Executive with It Works, with your Leadership Council. I wanted to share with you my story and my why for a few minutes. Hopefully some of you can relate to this, or maybe you have some recruit leads that this might impact as well. So I had been following Amber Duluth for about 2.5 years. I'm a loyal customer. I love the products, but the opportunity was not right for me. So I watched her day in and day out for over 2 years. And I was currently with another direct sales company, and I thought that the company I was with was where my heart was, where my passion was. I loved what I was doing, and it had really helped my husband and I to that point. I was able to quit my full-time job and able to stay at home and to run my business full-time. It really helped us to get, brand new cars. Like, it did have some great benefits to it and did really help us. And for over 5.5 years, it was an amazing experience. I would definitely never change it for the world. So I didn't think 2.5 years ago that I needed a change in my life. I thought things were going great. It wasn't until July 2014 when I saw everybody at the green carpet experience. I saw how many people were having the fun that they were having, the friendship, the freedom. Literally, I know it sounds cliche, but I was seeing that with all their posts and their pictures, and I realized that 8 months pregnant at the time, I needed a change. Like, there's something more out there than what I was doing. I had been lugging inventory bags to parties. Those 31 totes are fantastic, but when you load them up with products, they're just heavy. Carrying up 3 flights to apartments, dorm rooms, wherever I was lugging those bags everywhere. I'd spend 3 hours every week sending out orders to clients. Redoing catalogs and lap boards. There were so many things that I had to do to work my business that wasn't making me money. But there were things that needed to be done. So I really did have a passion. My heart was really in the products and what I was doing, but it wasn't what my family needed at the time. 8 months pregnant, I really went through a lot of changes. I went through all the emotions. I was scared to death to start a new business. And I really wasn't sure how it would fit into my life, but I knew there was a reason that I got the emotions just from seeing pictures and posts on Facebook. And I want to tell you guys right there, if you are posting on Facebook and people aren't responding, or your Instagram and they're just not interacting with you, it's okay. I mean, give them time. It took me 2.5 years to tell Amber, hey, let's chat, and she's one of my closest friends, so it really took me a long time. So just hang in there. If you have on your Facebook post, keep doing what you're doing. It's going to impact the people that are watching you, okay? So going through all the emotions, I knew that when my newborn was here, that I wouldn't want to leave him for 6 hours at a time to go work a party that I might bring in 100, I might bring in 800. I didn't know how much I would ever make. This was per party. So if parties canceled, then I didn't make money that night. If people didn't show up, I didn't make money. People didn't buy anything, I didn't make money. So I was spending 6 hours out of my day to go to these parties that I had no clue what was going to happen. And I really started to think, if I'm going to spend that many hours away, I'm that many hours in my office working, that many hours at meetings and events away from my newborn, then what was the purpose? Why was I working a business for him and for my family if I had to be away from him? I might as well have a 40-hour week and have a guaranteed paycheck at that point. So I knew there had to be a change. And it wasn't so much the money aspect. I mean, obviously that was a huge factor for me. It was the quality of my time. With him being a newborn, I'd been able to take him to some trainings and some events and meetings. Obviously it's not ideal, but it's good that I can take him with me when I need to, especially with nursing. That was pretty important to me, is to be able to have him with me for this business. I know some of you guys may see pictures and posts of my little guy. He is my everything. He's the reason I do this business. I had a wake-up call last 2013 in September, or let's back up a second. So in June of 2013, I did quit my full-time job. And in September, I ended up having, end of August, ended up having a miscarriage at 16 weeks. And that was probably the hardest thing ever. Try not to cry. That was pretty life-changing, and I realized at that time that my business, I knew I would never go back to a 9-to-5 because having to take off and having to tell a boss why I needed to take the time off, and people asking questions. Like, I knew I wasn't ready for that. So I was very thankful that I could work for myself. So I knew this past year that when I wanted to make a change and that it was before it works, that it would give me that same flexibility, that I still could own my time. I could take my time that I needed to. I could work when I wanted to or when I could. So that was pretty life-changing. Also knowing that with It Works, if I couldn't do wrap parties, I couldn't go wrap people, I could have them come to me. Or I could do things via Skype, on Facebook. There are other outlets. You have your loyal customers that are still placing orders that are going to give that residual income. So I felt comforted knowing that if anything like that had ever happened again, It Works would give me that flexibility. That I could own my time is the best way I would put that. And I could take the time that I needed. So in August, when I got started, I dove in. I bought my kit, got the mini booster. I did my launch party within that first week. I had 4 loyals that signed up right on the spot. I had about 6 people that attended. Everybody wrapped, whether it was a facial or a body wrap. So things were going great. A lot of interest. People wanted wraps. They wanted more information. They wanted to know if these things really worked. So I had a lot of business, and I was really excited about it. Things did taper off. I started getting people seeing like they fell off the face of the earth. They would stop messaging me. They'd stop commenting, stop liking. And then I had my son. So I did take a little time off. I did kind of slack a little bit, of course. Just adjusting to having a new baby and having a brand new business. So that was pretty challenging for me. It's still challenging. I still struggle every single day with that. But I have some amazing support. Some of the people that are on this team. So, fast forward a little bit, I did make Diamond by the end of November. The amazing people that are on my team. I know I say amazing a lot. My mind is blown about how awesome this company is and how this team works. I did have some people that really helped me at the last minutes, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. We're plugging away trying to make sure I got this promotion. And I never had that kind of support before. It was a different support. These people, no matter what, even if it didn't affect them, sorry, cry, they were trying it for me. They were trying to help me. So I was truly touched by the generosity of everybody. And even this past December, the ladies on my team, up until that last minute, were plugging away. They signed so many new loyals. So many orders came in to help all of us reach those goals. It was absolutely amazing. So my heart and my passion is now truly in this business. And I don't see that ever changing. And I've said that before in the past with another company. But I will tell you, this time is different. I can feel it. I have never been a big religion and faith. So this company's a little bit different for me. And I'm kind of excited to see where it takes me. I do believe everything happens for a reason, and that you are brought to certain people for a reason, and people come into your life for that reason. And I never really believed that before. I didn't believe about putting things into the universe until this business. And now that I get to spend time every day with my 3-month-old, I get to see him blow raspberries for the first time, help him roll over. I get to do all those things with him. I don't have to worry about if he wants to be up all night partying until midnight. I'm fine with that because I can sleep in the morning. I don't punch a clock in the morning. So this business for me has just been unbelievable. It's only been about 4 months. Actually, it's kind of funny to think about that. It's been almost exactly 4 months. No, 5 months. I can't even count. My dates are I'm all confused these days. So for me, It Works has been amazing. And the support and the love and everything I've gotten from everybody can't be beat. So I will tell you, if you are struggling or if you're having a hard time, just hang in there. Reach out to everyone that's on this team. There is so much support available that's on this team. You may not even know it. Your upline, your leadership council, your diamond upline. It doesn't matter. Reach out to somebody. Your sidelines. That's one thing. And I say that all the time, but it's another thing. Even on your sideline, they don't make money off of you, but they're there to help you and support you and help you grow. And I love being able to do the same thing for them. So reach out to people, ask for help. If you're struggling with something, there's plenty of resources here on this team, plenty of people on this team. They're going to help you get through that. And I am so excited for 2015. I have some pretty big goals. This month, it's January just started, but I'm already going for that double diamond for this month, and I'm hoping, ladies on my team, people on my team, we can get to triple by the end of the year. That's my ultimate goal. And then hopefully be able to get my husband to sign up. And speaking of husbands, if you don't have a supportive spouse, I don't know how you do it. I know there are a ton of people that do it, but I will tell you my husband's been amazing through this. He sold the first wrap. And I just sold it to our insurance agent's son. So he's been a big supporter, definitely helps when it comes to taking care of my son and running a business. So it's definitely nice to have someone there that things are a little rocky in the beginning, as far as not making as much money as we needed for our bills, obviously, being a brand new business. So he was there to help out and just kind of help get us through it. So, in short, yes, I went diamond in 3.5 months. The last second possible. I was waiting on a ticket to be processed 3 or 4 days later to see if I even to confirm to make sure I did get that diamond promotion and that good bonus. So even though I did go pretty fast, I know most people don't hit diamond that fast. I wouldn't have done it without the people on this team, without people on my team, my sponsor, some of my best friends in this business. So hang in there, guys. It does get easier. It doesn't get easier, but you learn and you grow. And you'll find those people that take you to the top. You may already have them on your teams. Just help them, help you, and you guys are going to grow together. So that's enough me rambling in this video. So I wish everyone the best of luck in their business. And cheers to an amazing 2015.